Okay, welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. If I remember correctly, we had just left off on the surface of an unknown planet. That's a lie. We're technically on Alchiba II, it looks like. And we want to mine these spiniform stalagmite crystals so that we can more easily produce these carbon nanotubes. I think we actually produce plenty of these on our home planet, but I thought this would be a fun way to get off site a little bit. And that's actually what we need, right? Yeah, Spiniform slide micro. This icon looks totally different than the actual resource. That's throwing me off. So we're just gonna need to build this. Oh man, we need to have enough foundation here. All right. Hopefully this is not problematic. We'll find out. I bet we could build some on the planet if we have to, but I really don't want to have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can even put 7 in. Looks like. I think that'll be fine. Okay. And then get enough power in the area. I think we're okay there. Perfect. Now all we need is some wind. Let's try to figure out where we would potentially... I think we're going to want to go up towards the top of the planet. So let's put our wind down here. I really like using wind power, honestly. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty easy. And you don't really have to worry about it not working for part of the day, which is a problem with solar, obviously. I don't know what the power requirement will end up being. Let's find out. Well, more than we have now, I can tell you that much. Oh, we're getting close, though. Yeah, so we'll just drop a few more of these down here. That way, you never really have to come back and check on it. It just works. So, I'm a big fan of that. We are going to knock our power requirements out of whack in just a little bit when we plop down our interstellar logistics station. But you know what? Until then, I think that'll be fine. All right, so let's pop over the top here. Throw one of these bad boys down. There we go. All right, clearly can't build while you're floating there. There we go. Okay, only thing that you have to export. Boom, easy. All right, I suppose let's actually run our conveyor belt first. Ooh, that could be problematic. I did not even think to check. Good news is we're gonna run everything here, and then run straight up this line and in. Oh yeah, okay, we'll actually be totally fine. That was less than 100. See, one point where actually having this counter is super helpful, right? Okay, so let's, I think, yeah, go this way. Boop, boop. This will connect right there. That'll connect right there. And then we can connect all these independently. And this will go up and over. This will connect up probably just right like that. Boom. Easy, easy, easy. All right, and this is all going to block up, but that's okay. We will get it sorted out. If we have to, we can run a second line. I think we'll kind of hang out on the planet for a second and see how well things go here. If it has the ability to get unblocked, and then if it is an issue, we could just run our second line up. But I don't think it would be a huge problem. Boom, boom. Okay. So then I just want to run our power line here. It's got to get somewhere. There we go. And I personally like to just run them right along the main resource line, so I know exactly where to find them if anything goes wonky. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay. There we go. And I don't think these actually even really need power for things to be received on the planet, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. This will also help us with getting these resources out because it's going to slow down all these miners for quite a while, actually. Well, okay, so what if we just don't even run power to it? Because I don't actually think it needs power. So, there we go. We'll just pull that off. We're not going to power that at all. There we go. I don't think it needs power for other ships to just come collect from it because we don't want to put any space warpers in here or deal with that at all. So, we'll just have other sources move to it. All right, so let's see how this looks. We're slowly getting there. My suspicion is that we can run all these and we'll be okay. We're all running at least at maximum capacity. So let's see how long this takes. Perfect excuse to use our speed up. Okay. Yep. So it looks like it is going to clear out eventually. Perfect. Let's see how this looks when that line does finally clear up. Awesome. We're probably most of the way there. Yeah, cool. All right. Easy enough. And I guess we actually can... we'll just leave it there. It doesn't really matter. So we're missing like 6 of these, not the end of the world. Power on the planet is way more than we need. Love to see it. Cool. All right. We can head home. That was an easy one. Oh, let's double check. Obviously, this is set to remote supply. Perfect. Okay. Let us go home. We can even zoom out here and set our home star. Pin it. Oh, whoops. No, I want always show. And then let's set up our little oddly phallic indicator here. Just kidding. I mean, it is a little much, but that's okay. We'll get there just fine. I do really like this kind of like heads up display. Feels very diegetic. It's kind of like right in the game, right next to your character. Kind of like almost like an augmented reality heads up display. I really like that component of it. Kind of gets closer when your character gets closer, all that fun stuff. So, all right, heading home. And then I think we'll build our carbon nanotube production facility again right on Alchiba II. I think it's just, you know, again, do we have to do it? No. But is it a fun way to handle this? Yes. Ironically, are we going to probably end up importing most of it from our local system instead of from this far off system? Yes, probably. But that's okay. Okay. We are almost home here. Boom. Okay. And we are back. Let's find... Okay, that's Alchiba. Oh, look at all those solar sails. Whoa. That is crazy. I had not seen those before. That's so many of them. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, let's... first things first. Turn off that indicator. Okay, the noise is a little aggressive. There we go. Okay, that is cool. Wow. So we're just seeing... We don't even have very many of these, but they're doing their thing. Let's look at... Does it show us how many? We have 824 solar sails. That's cool. Wow. Really nifty. I guess it does help that we can be constantly shooting them. Like, these guys are just going to be going permanently because we have this tidally locked planet, which is really nice. How many... Yeah, we obviously have more than enough solar sails. We don't have to worry about that at all. Nice. Okay. Let's, we want to go towards the top of the planet really quickly. Go towards our, well, yeah, let me double check that we're going the right direction. Yep, we are not, so probably want to turn around. But we're just going to go over here and, and freeze a little bit with the autosave. But now we're going to go over here and set up our last thing that we want. Oh, there we go. So we can ensure that we import. I do. Ooh, problematic. Okay, we don't have any space warpers here. How are we getting these then? Maybe the answer is that we're not. Okay, so let's clear and reset that. Do we have any other? I think we do have another interstellar. Yeah, there we go. And another interstellar logistics station. This one also doesn't have space warpers though. Does this one? Okay, so this one does have more slots. So you know what? Let us do this. See how this goes. We're gonna set this way down, then do this, and actually let's also, I don't even actually know why we had that, so let's not do that. But we're gonna do this, and then, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Set that down. Why can I not? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Drop these guys in there. Okay, so we are getting some warpers, and then we'll be able to go out and get the Spiniform stalagmite crystal. Okay. These are just all product stacking. All right, so where are we going to actually produce these? Also, why are we producing these? It must be for these. Okay, cool. So we'll need to import a few more things. We'll need to import, obviously, our titanium alloy. I wonder if it's worth doing that here, or maybe we'll use a separate area for that. But we can turn these directly into carbon nanotubes. So let's just run. Let's go completely the opposite direction, so we don't even have to mess with it. We will probably need more of these relatively soon, and I'm not sure. let's just start on this side because I don't know what else we're going to need. But let's not get too worried about it. There we go. All right, and these are made in assemblers, I think. Chemical factories. Okay. Do we have any chemical? Oh, well, we happen to actually have a buttload of chemical factories, so that was very convenient. Didn't we set up chemical factories somewhere else? We're using them to produce something else too. We did this whole thing. Okay. I don't remember why we pulled this out on a line. Does anyone remember why we did this? I think it made sense at the time, but I do not remember the idea at all. Why are these... Oh, they produce too much. Okay. You know what we should do? This was a mistake. Actually, no, it wasn't. Let's see. What if we do this?
The amount of your solar sails has reached a certain scale.
Oh, that's new.
And they have formed a Dyson swarm around the star.
This is true.
You should be able to clearly see it right now.
Can we, though?
To receive such energy, you have built a ray receiver.
Okay. Sorry, people, if you have not seen that before, I skipped right by it. The good news is that he's not saying anything new. Basically, he's telling me I don't have a ray receiver, so I'm being an idiot. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're using our trash mod to just trash this extra graphene. Because what's happening right now is our hydrogen production isn't actually working the way that we want it to. And it's a problem because if we hop over here, let's check our logistics stations. We're going to get rid of these and just check our collectors. So our hydrogen is a lot better than I expected it would be, to be honest with you. So this actually makes me optimistic that potentially on Alchiba, let's check resources. I want the resource to be hydrogen, where I have no idea what order these go in. Is it by alphabetical? Probably. Yeah. H. Show me hydrogen. Okay. So Alchiba 3. Wait, no. I think we want Alchiba 4. That's what we're interested in. Planetary supply, Alchiba 4, 0. Planetary demand, 0. Yeah, so that's not great. All right, so we do want to make sure that we have more hydrogen. And so what we are doing is we are intentionally trashing this. Whoops. We are intentionally trashing this graphene to ensure that we still have a steady supply of hydrogen coming through here. Because we want to be permanently turning this fire ice into graphene and hydrogen, and then trashing our excess graphene. Sorry. So now what we're doing is just ensuring that that graphene gets trashed. And we can, I think, theoretically increase the pace at which we produce by just adding a second one. So if we do this, actually, no, we can't, because that is so efficient. It's pulling all of it. So we actually don't even need that one there. Okay. So that should be working. We could potentially run another one out, but I don't think, I mean, all of these are now operating, so clearly it's enough for them to be operating. So, cool. That's just trashing our excess graphene. You know what? Actually, I could probably do this with an MK1. So let's do that instead. Boop. And boop. Oh, whoops. That's what I meant to do. I guess we'll take this, put it in our inventory. Doesn't really matter. Cool, we got graphene. Whoops. Okay. I mean, this doesn't really matter that much to me. There would theoretically be some mechanism so that we don't run out of graphene. Well, here, let's just balance it out a little bit. And we're not using graphene on this planet because, like, theoretically this is what we'd be doing with it, but we're doing this instead, so I don't think it really matters that much. All right, we're gonna pop over here and make our carbon nanotubes. And I think, let's think about where we want to put them. I think we want to put them into another planetary, setup here. I think let's put this maybe here, seems good. So we'll just run this whole row along here and then along the back. Okay, so you are going to accept nanotubulars, and let's run power to you. How have we been powering all this other stuff? Oh, I see, just those big guys. Okay, so let's actually run this along the back. How far back can I get? I bet that's far enough back. So I'm just going to run this along the back, but then we'll probably run the heavy-duty power generators for the actual processing. capabilities. All right, chuck that right there. So we'll probably throw one of these in. Just want to throw down the labs first and see what this looks like. Zoom in a little bit. Well, actually, I guess theoretically, let's build the labs on this side first. Okay, throw one down. It's going to run along the back. Can actually start like there. Okay. And how do we want this to run in here? I mean, it's probably easiest to like just do that, right? Yeah. Okay. And now let's just get grabby with it. And we'll be good to go. You make these things. Ooh. Whoa. That be maximum capacity. Yeah, well that's easy. Cool. Well, 15 a minute. That should be what, every 4 seconds, right? No, it says what is the difference here? Are you making 30 per minute or are you making 15 per minute? Looks like it's actually 15. Because this is definitely not every 2 seconds. Alright. Let's keep going along here. Okay, well now we're immediately seeing why we need power on the other side too. It's okay, we'll put that in just a second. Boom. Okay. Put in one of these. We're gonna need like multiple. Interesting. No, I don't want to do that. It's mostly because you should be able to sneak these in. There we go. I think we want to do this instead. I'll just go back and delete the old access ones. There we go. Get rid of these. I forget that with labs, you can nest the power much more easily. If I get rid of this a second, yeah, flew too close to the sun there. Oh well. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we're just gonna have these bad boys. Can you actually get resources okay? Okay, yeah, not running into any issues there. Cool, so now I think we could even potentially build out our frame components over here because our frame components only require titanium alloy and silicon. All right, so let's do this. We'll put in titanium, we do have this slot where we could pull down titanium alloy right here, and we do have silicon on planet. So I think that's probably the right way to tackle this. But then it feels kind of silly to run this way. I mean, I guess we can pull our titanium out along here. That's going to be easier. Unless we just kick this up to... No, you know what? Let's just do... I actually like this idea better. We're going to do this. Let's demand this, and we'll kick this down to like, I don't know, 2,000. So we'll pull this out here, and we'll use both the silicon and the carbon nanotubes. But I think we actually are going to want to set up another interstellar, because I think we want the full 10,000 for the frame components. Especially because then we're going to need to turn them into Dyson Sphere components as well. So then we'll have one station that can do both of those things. Let's just keep going down. I actually really like this strategy overall. So we'll pull a long line of this out. Actually, here, let's look at what goes into this. It's 4 carbon nanotubes to 1-to-1. So I'm going to actually run 2 lines of nanotubes along here because a 4-to-1 ratio is kind of nuts. So we'll run the full double set of nanotubes, and then we'll run a single set of silicon. Just like that. Alrighty. And then we're going to have to go back over to Alchiba I to grab more conveyor belts. But what I will do before we do that is throw down another interstellar station. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're actually going to hit the other side of the planet pretty soon. So let's throw down our interstellar. It doesn't really matter, does it? I think we'll go here. This feels fine to me. This is going to need power too. Oh, no. Is it close enough? No, it's not. Because I was going to say, is it close enough to... the solar chargers, but it isn't. So there we go. Now it is. And you, I will have store frame material, but you will also store these guys. That's what we're looking for. Let's do it again. Maybe 2000 remote demand. Boom. Love it. Okay. We're heading over to Alchiba I, which is somewhere around here, right? No, it's not. There's Alchiba IV. Where are you, Alchiba I? I know you're closer to the planet. Does anyone see it? Anyone? Man. Alright, you gotta be around here somewhere. You're closer to the planet than I am. There we go. Are you on the far side, though? It's probably on the far side, isn't it? From where we are right now. You can't even really freaking tell. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's just go around. We'll kind of follow along the Dyson swarm. This is cool. I haven't really been near the swarm, so this will be a good chance to get to see it up close. Wow, you can just hear the blue giant. It's crazy. This is really neat, though. You can kind of fly right into it. Whoa. That's nifty. There they are. Solar sailing. Cool. Very, very cool. Wow, they're so close to Alchiba I, too. That's very close. Okay. What up, Alchiba I? Oh, nice. These look like they're going relatively well. Hey, look at... Oh, no, I don't know what I thought I was about to be able to see a surplus of supermagnetic rings. Clearly, I am not. But I do not have the time or attention span to deal with that right now, so we just aren't. That's my answer. Okay. Actually, you know what? No, that's fine. Okay. All right. I think that was everything we needed. We literally just needed to grab a little bit more of those. Let's see. Can we ditch anything in our inventory? Just have a little random pieces, bits and bobs of things. Okay. Cool. Let's close that up. And we're going to head right back. This was a very efficient trip. And I think we just got to go back around, if I remember correctly. Can we follow the swarm? Yeah, let's just follow the swarm back around. I love it. This is really neat. Maybe in the next episode, we'll see if we can actually practice drawing down some power. We're doing okay with our power requirements right now. Oh, you know what we can do is we can literally just follow the cannons. That's really helpful to get back to Alchiba II. We will probably have to make some more of those pretty soon. How do we make those again? What do we need for those? Supermagnetic rings, figures. Okay, but yeah, we should probably make a few more cannons shortly. I don't know what the lifespan is on those either. I know that we have this thing up here to increase the lifespan, one of the techs, but I'm not 100% sure what that looks like. Okay, cool. We got all of our bars on bars. So we'll run the bars out on this line here. That, ooh, so close yet so far. That's okay though. We'll just do that. We'll run it right along here. Maybe back it up there, right? Okay, and to make frame components, assemblers. Yep, that makes sense. Need to assemble them. We only have MK2s, huh? Ooh, we never went and made our MK3s. All right, let's just go do that right now because I know that Alchiba IV is pretty close by, if I remember correctly. Where are you, Alchiba IV? I know you're close. Man, yeah, my spatial awareness today, just not sharp. There we go. Took me a second, but we got there. Okay, heading back over to Alchiba IV. It's like been a while since we were over there. We can check on our hydrogen consumption here and see how crazy out of whack it is. Hopefully it's like less bad, I guess. Is pretty much where we're going to be at. Why are we getting all this soil right now? What are we doing that's getting us this soil? I have no idea. Oh, do we leave our drones back on the other planet? Ooh, I feel badly about that. Poor drones. You'll come back eventually. Whoops. Oh, well. The drones are left over there building our things, right? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Actually, this is a lot better than I thought. We don't need a max on this. I don't know why we ever had a max on that, to be honest. So now we're just limited by the fact that we don't have that many of these. Okay, perfect. That's exactly where we want to be, actually. Wait, what are you moaning about? Yeah, same deal. Let's do that, though. Oh my god, it's going to take forever for our drones to get back, isn't it? Well, that's what I get, I suppose. Why are you having issues with... oh, let's upgrade this for sure. What? Why can we not do that? There's no way. Are these really all MK3 belts? Find that hard to believe. But, oh well. There has to be a speed problem somewhere in here, right? No. All purple. Alright, purple. All blue. I don't see any obvious issues here. Let me just slam upgrade on all these belts just in case. Nope. Yeah, that seems odd to me. Oh well. Let's get power down here. There we go. Okay. Huh. That does seem odd. Okay. Well, larger issues, I guess. Oh, we ran the second line out here. We're not even using it. I see. So we ran these out here. I don't know why we ran them out in this configuration, because obviously that's not what they would all look like if we were to build another line out here. So whatever. We'll fix this later, I guess. Well, actually, here. Let's just see right now. I mean, presuming... crap. Why did we do that? Well... What do these look like now? Let's pull those back. Just to leave these wholesale. And then dump all that in there. Dump all that in. No. Are you serious? That's not... Well, yes, select. There we go. Jeez Louise. Well, that's annoying. I accidentally just deleted a ton of that, but what are you going to do? Same deal. Dump that in there. I feel like that's like the second or third time I've done that, so hopefully we don't keep doing that. All right. Back up 2. Up and over. I think this was probably the smarter way to do it in the beginning, but who knows what I was thinking. This was like such a long time ago. So many episodes back. Who knows what was happening. All right. Because the irony here, too, is that we have so much extra space. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, we just have extra endpoints that we could be using. All right, so let's go down here, and we'll do this guy. Whoops, went a little bit too far down. There we go. Is that going to cause problems for us? Probably. This is the jankiest looking thing. But hopefully it works. Yeah, this is back when we didn't know we should be building laterally, I guess, but we figured it out eventually. And hopefully this will go fast enough, because I would hate to have to run a second hydrogen line, but we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Yeah, so the hydrogen is still a problem, basically, is the takeaway, I would say. This is built so weirdly. I don't know why we chose to do this, but whatever. Okay, well, at least we're getting more demand there. Boom, there we go. We're contributing. Okay. So why do we come back here? Oh, yes, it's because we want to upgrade our MK2 assemblers to MK3 assemblers. I think we need to go over this way, grab some of this, and then see if we can actually stop by. I don't know if that's how much we need. I'm just grabbing some of it. Then just swing by our gravity matrix production over here and see if we can grab some quantum chips. Cool. 0 in storage. That's what I love to see. Struggle city, apparently. So we're just going to literally steal them right off the belt like this. One of these days we're going to fix our hydrogen problem, but I seem to have been okay with it just randomly slowing everything else down. Doesn't seem to be a huge imposition to us, to be totally honest with you. It is going to be shortly because we need these for these rockets and all this kind of stuff. So I still don't know if these are disposable or not. I'm presuming that they probably are, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Whoops, I'm supposed to keep stealing these. Just kind of let us slowly make our machines as we steal from ourselves. least we get to enjoy the soothing music. This is kind of nice. Wow, how are we still getting soil accumulation? What are we building right now? I have no idea why that's still happening. Is this like a glitch or something? I feel like this has been happening the whole time. Have y'all been watching this the whole time and I've just been not paying attention? That's probably what's been happening. I have no idea how that's happening, but whatever. It's clearly not a bad thing to have more soil. So, oh, you need 2 quantum chips per? Oh my gosh, that's very annoying. All right, well, we're just going to keep doing it. There we go. Awesome. All right, the next thing that's going to take forever. You know what? Let's actually stop stacking. Let's do this one next because I'm curious to see how that affects our solar sail life. Still stealing our quantum chips incredibly slowly. We may have to at some point just go through and really up our hydrogen because this is taking way too long. And I think that we could potentially just throw on a few more gas giant collectors and have enough hydrogen. I'm surprised actually that with we added like 4 or 5, and I'm surprised that didn't really nip that in the bud. So we'll have to take a closer look at what's going on there. But oh wow, we're actually out of the other thing. How many of these do we have? Oh my gosh, we have way too many of these. All right, so let's just do this really quickly while we're here. Local storage. Well, that stops them from flowing out, right? No, it does not. I'm almost positive we tried to do the exact same thing last time I needed these, and we were dumb and didn't realize that it would break this. All right. What is it that actually... Yeah, so it's not enough plane filters. I see. It's because... honestly, do we have like a better recipe for this? It would probably be easier for us to literally just mine organic crystals on Edalupi and send them over here and then make them out of titanium. Okay, next episode, that's what we're going to do. We're going to supplement our Casimir crystal production by doing that. I'm going to write myself a note right now so I don't forget that that's what we were going to do. Because I'm over this. Organic crystals at Edalupi into Casimir crystals. Boom. Okay, next episode, folks. That's what we're going to be doing. Have we stolen enough quantum chips yet? I feel like we've been doing this forever. 26, 20. All right, close enough. We win the close enough awards. Let's come back this way. Grab a little bit more. Where's the... Oh, yeah, here it is. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then we'll dump the rest of these back in. Perfect. Okay. Going back to Alchiba II, wherever you may be. Where's our beautiful gas giant? There we go. All right. There we go. See, this is actually really convenient to have these solar sails in there because then I can actually see where Alchiba II is simply by who's shooting the solar sails at Alchiba II. So that does make life a lot easier. Awesome. Okay. How does this look? Ooh, our solar sail swarm. I feel like the numbers are definitely going up exponentially. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can really start to see them now. This is cool. Should we start a second orbit? What would our third orbit, rather, I guess. We should probably definitely not do that while we're in space. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We've landed. Okay, and our drones can hopefully finish this, and maybe that will stop this this soil pile bug. Nope, apparently not. Who knows? Who knows? Next time. You know what I just realized? I don't think we can run 2 chains of carbon nanotubes. Because if I put down one of these, for instance, I cannot reach all the way across like that. It's too far. All right, so let's kill that. And instead, we may have to just get creative for this, but that's okay. We're going to set that up there just so we don't forget next time and pull all these carbon nanotubes off this production line. There we go. All right. Dump it back in. Never mind. Okay. We'll just delete them. How's that sound? Well, that one we'll keep. This one we'll dump. Okay, folks. That is it for today. We have this set up. Let's take a quick shot for the gram. Boom. Oh, that was really loud for me. Was it loud for you too? Hopefully it wasn't too loud. All right, so next episode, we are going to be headed back to Edalupi to mine some organic crystals as well. Oh, that's a way better shot. Why'd you guys let me take such a bad shot? This is much cooler. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see if we can get a good action shot here. If we go over by the cannons, right? The cannons. It's tricky to get cannons in a shot, isn't it? There we go. Oh my gosh, you can see all of our planets and the solar. Okay, that is awesome. That is definitely our shot right there. Let's see if we can get them shooting. Boom. Awesome. I think we got something. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. We're going to take a quick break, and I will catch you later. You even get to hear the end of my alarm here.